Many parents know it's important to talk with their children about sexual abuse, but aren't sure what to say. How do you find the right words and moments to talk with kids about it and their safety? One organization has developed an easy way for parents to talk to their children about it in person and online safety. Joining us to discuss this is Dr. Tia Kim. And Doctor, I'll tell you, this is one talk that's very hard, even for adult to talk with parents and people about. When it comes to, of course, talking with the kids, it is a very tough topic. And you have something that's good that we're starting to do to help people go forward with this talk.
Yeah, I think it's really important for parents and caregivers to have these personal safety talks starting at an early age and to have them often and continually throughout a child's life. We do know through research that one of the most powerful tools to prevention of child sexual abuse is to have these important personal safety conversations. And one way that families could get started is to think about how they might integrate these conversations into already established daily routines or family practices, such as at bedtime or bath time.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. I'm even stumbling over, saying sexual abuse that we do need to bring up. But you guys have this campaign called the Hot Chocolate Talk. Let's talk about this campaign.
So our Hot Chocolate Talk campaign coincides with National Child Abuse Prevention Month, which happens in April. And at Committee for Children, we recognize how difficult it is for families to start these conversations. And so we really wanted to evoke an image of warmth and comfort, like having a cup of hot chocolate. And so we created some really great free resources and tips that families can find on hotchocolatetalk.org to help them get these conversations started.
How are we going to stop the stigma of course, talking about this and trying to pretty much push it to the side? How do we work with this?
So, of course, it's difficult, but one way the awkwardness or uncomfortability about talking about it is to put it within a personal safety framework. So just like we teach kids other safety rules, like putting on their helmet before they go on a bike ride, that's how we should frame this conversation as well. And in particular, I like to think about the 3 R's of safety. So teaching kids first how to recognize safe versus unsafe touches, helping them to also understand they can refuse any unwanted touches, and also that they should report any of this behavior if it's happening to them.
Okay, let's talk really quick about what puts these kids at risk in person and online and how they can avoid, of course, putting themselves in this situation.
So yeah, we know about 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 20 boys may experience child sexual abuse before the age of 18. So girls are definitely at a higher risk, but that doesn't mean that we don't have these important conversations with boys. It's important to do this with them as well. We also know for online sexual abuse, it tends to affect kids that are a little bit older, so those that are in their tweens or teens. But I think what's most important for families to recognize is that stranger danger is a myth. In about 90% of cases, the perpetrator is someone that the child and family knows really well.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is, again, a topic that needs to be talked about and brought to the forefront. And even though it's hard for us to talk about it, it might be difficult, we need to. And you have great information on how we can do that. And where can people find that?
So I'd encourage families to go to hotchocolatetalk.org, where they can get free resources and tips to get these important conversations started, because not talking about it won't prevent child sexual abuse, but talking about it definitely will.
Yeah. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.